Me to you from Carnival Radio. This is Newspaper Review. I am Joseph Oyekola. Good morning and welcome once again. As you are aware, on Newspaper Review, we review interesting stories from our daily newspaper. And this morning, I came with different newspapers. I have the Punch with me, I have the Vanguard newspaper, and I have the Post newspaper. But before reading news and details, we'll first read the headlines. Joseph Oyekola on the MIC. I have the first story from the Punch newspaper. Ocean election. Sensitive materials arrive Oshogbo. 30 core members mobilized. Enogon charge attack. DSS orders arrest 3 suspects. Recovered 4 AK-47 rifles. Moving to another headline from the Vanguard newspaper. DSS freeze compensate artisan clade of Oyo school kidnapping link. APC Muslim ticket. Clerics infidels remarks sparks condemnation. And now to the news and details. I read the first story from the Punch newspaper. Is where sensitive materials has arrived to Shogbo and 30 core members has been mobilized. Sensitive election materials have arrived in Oshogbo ahead of Saturday Osun State governorship election, as the Independent National Electoral Commission said it will draw ad hoc personnel from a pool of more than 30,000 members of the National Youth Service Corps. The development came as security agencies stepped up preparation for the poll, with no fewer than 25,310 personnel from the Nigeria Police Force, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and Economic and Financial Crimes Commission deployed across the state. A chief press secretary to the INEC chairman, Adedayo Ketola, disclosed the commission's planned deployment of NYHLC members in a conversation with the newsmen, giving an update on preparation for the August 15 election. Oketola, however, said it could not provide the exact number of ad hoc personnel to be engaged, adding that the commission would draw from a pool of more than 30,000 NYSC members for the poll. He also disclosed that 2,339,233 voters were registered in Osun State, but said it did not have the latest figure for voters who had collected their permanent voter cards following the extension of the PVC collection exercise. The news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Osun election. Sensitive materials arrive Oshogbo. 30 core members mobilized. Moving to another interesting story from the Punch newspaper. Henogon church attack. DSS orders arrest 3 suspects, recover 4 AK-47 rifles. Three suspected members of a notorious kidnapping gang allegedly responsible for the August 2 attack on St. Joseph Catholic Church in Noi Afar in Odi local government area of Enugu State have been arrested by security agencies. The suspects were apprehended during a joint operation involving the Department of State Services, Nigerian Army, Police, Enugu State Forest Guard, and other security personnel. One suspected kidnapper was killed during a gun battle with the security forces, while 4 AK-47 rifles and ammunition were recovered from the gang. The development was disclosed on Monday night when the Enugu State Governor Peter Mba visited the state DSS headquarters to inspect the arrested suspect. Representing the governor, the secretary to the state government, Professor Chidiebere Oyiha, said 2 of the 3 victims abducted during the August 2 attack, seminarian Lawrence Igbo and Emmanuel Nwudi, had regained their freedom. He added that both victims had identified the arrested suspect as the men who abducted them. Also, Oyiha said the state government would continue to deploy its security architecture to prevent criminal activities and ensure that offenders are brought to justice. The SSG also warned residents against providing support or information to criminal groups, saying anyone found collaborating with them would face persecution. For more details, please visit the Punch newspaper. Enugu Church attack, DSS orders arrest 3 suspects, recover AK-47 rifles. On to the last news on newspaper review this morning. APC Muslim ticket. Cleric's infidels remarks sparks condemnation. A controversial remark by Islamic cleric Sheikh Sani Jigil, describing Christians as infidels while canvassing support for a Muslim presidential ticket ahead of the 2027 elections, has drawn condemnation from the vice presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, Rabiu Kwakwanso, the chairman of the Northern Christian Association, Reverend Joseph Hayab, and human rights lawyer Deji Adeyanju. Kwakwanso, in a statement on X, said the people of Kano did not endorse or support the divisive remarks. Hayab accused the cleric of exposing what he described as religious discrimination and marginalization Christians in northern Nigeria had endured for decades, while Adeyanju warned that the rhetoric could deepen religious divisions and threaten national unity. The newsmen report that Jigil made the controversial remarks as political gathering organized by the Jama'atu Islati Bidiwa Isikamatu Suna in Kano. The event was attended by Kano State Governor Haba Yusuf and his Jigawa State counterpart Umar Namadi, among other political figures. In a video circulating on social media, Jigil renewed his support for Muslim presidential ticket, commending President Bola Tinubu for adopting the arrangement at the 2023 presidential election. Also, Jigil acknowledged opposition to the arrangement for Christians and other religious groups, but questioned whether campaigning for a Muslim ticket amounted to wrongdoing. Reiterating his position, he said, "But as a Muslim, I repeat it, Muslim, no going back on this." He urged Muslims to unite and use their numerical strength to advance their political interest, describing Christians as infidels in the process. Things so source from the Vanguard newspaper. APC Muslim ticket. Clerics infidels remarks sparks condemnation. There is a news story that just came in on, and it's about the Hoyo kidnapping incident, and that's where DSS has freed and compensated artisan, and they have cleared him of Oyo school kidnapping link. The Department of State Services has released the carpenter Mustafa Mawana, who was arrested over the abduction and killing of puppies and teachers in Oriri, Oyo State. Director General of the service, Tosin Ajayi, ordered release after investigators cleared him of any link to the attack. A security source who is privy to the case but wished to remain anonymous said a DSS panel carried out a thorough probe into Mawama's alleged involvement in the incident before clearing him. The panel was said to have found that the Katsina-born artisan was not a member of any terrorist organization and had no operational ties to the Ansaru terrorist group blamed for the attack. Source said Mawana thanked the DG for what he described as a compassionate and human intervention. Forgive who received Mawana upon his release. Also thanked the DG for his generosity and dedication to establish his client's innocence. This news was sourced from Telepost newspaper. DSS frees compensate artisan cleared of Oyo school kidnapping link. To bring this apart review to a close this morning, here is the recap of headlines. Ocean election. Sensitive materials arrive for Shogbo. 30 core members mobilized. Enugu church attack. DSS orders arrest 3 suspects, recover 4 AK-47 rifles. DSS frees compensates artisan cleared of Oyo school kidnapping link. APC Muslim ticket. Clerics infidels remarks sparks condemnation. And hence Carnival Radio newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app Google Play Store and app iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyekola. If you have reactions on how the story read, you can put a call through yours on 0913-444-6969 or send a SMS or email to our email at carnivalmedia@gmail.com. or visit our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. Please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.